Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. This blog is about a playboy, a well-known playboy in the parish of St. Peter. His name is Brian Phillips, and it seems as though he targets women to get money from them, and you're not going to get your money back. According to this blogger, you're just not going to get your money back. And he talks about you, whatever you do in private, he will spill, once he's out there behind your back, he's going to spill. And after being in a relationship with you for whatever time he has, planned for it to last, you see the monster side of him. Now, when I read this blog, I know there's not anything I can say. There's nothing anyone can say to stop men and women from getting together. But it's one of the things that you have here in this particular domain that is so detrimental to females and young children. But like I said, there's nothing that can be said. Although women are aware that men can be vicious, although you are aware that the prison system is made up of mostly males, although you know that a lot of wars that are started, they are started by a male, and males are the ones who go to war primarily, go in with the fighting and the dropping of the whatever they drop. You know that males produce a whole lot of trauma on this earth. You know that. It's right in your face. You know it. And to ask yourself a question like, well, where do they come from? It is so absurd that you have to go there. It is so absurd that you have to actually break it down. And then when you do break it down, then someone is going to say, oh, are you saying you shouldn't have male children? It's a mind. I just do not know what to say. I do not know what to say when women complain about the result of being with a male. I don't know what to say when women say they've been robbed, they've been, defrauded by a male. I don't know what to say when women say that they got a gift that will keep on giving from the male. The information is so out there. The information is so in your face. It's all around you, that information, but you think you're going to be the lucky person. You think you're going to win the lottery when you meet that particular guy who is, sweet talking you and whatever else. You think that you're the one. You're going to be the one who get the prize, okay? That's what you're going to think. But it all ends the same way. Some people just don't leave, okay? There's some females, and there's some males in a relationship that is bad, but they just don't leave. They don't have the skills. A lot of people do not have the skills to take care of themselves, okay? They're very dependent, and they kind of trauma, they will pick someone that will bring them the bad trauma that they are accustomed to, their trauma bond, okay? And there's nothing to say about Brian Phillips. There's nothing to say about any area that has been through slavery and the population there that don't really study what slavery has done to them, what slavery did to them. There's nothing more I can say. You're going to keep repeating mistakes over and over and over again. There's nothing to say. There's actually nothing to say. No, they're saying that this Brian Phillips used and abused. He's a playboy. He's what you call a playboy. I'm sure he considers himself a playboy, and that's what they call them in Barbados when they're very popular and something that they do. It's a playboy, and in Barbados, playboys are broke. In Barbados, your playboys are broke. Usually, a playboy will have money to spend on the woman. In Barbados, your playboys are more like gigolos. Here in America, we would call him a gigolo. Okay, that's what we would call him, a gigolo. But you in Barbados, it's the strangest place. It's the strangest place. But anyhow, he used and abused, and they put out a public service announcement. Do you want to call it that? Do you want to call it that? Okay, a public service announcement on Brian Phillips. Okay, this is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.